Hello my lovelies, how's everyone doing today? If you have not been here before, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny, and if you have, welcome back. As you can see, this video is going to be a little different. I have no makeup on, and I will not be doing makeup today. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about my mental health today. And I know in previous videos, if you've seen them before, I said that I was going to be putting makeup on while talking about parts of my life, but I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. I have not worn makeup since my video that I did on Saturday with my unboxing of my Jeffree Star mystery box. And the reason is because I suffer from several mental illnesses, including seasonal affective disorder. And our weather here in West Virginia has been pretty pleasant this winter. We have not really had a winter at all. We've had really nice weather. We've had 50-degree days and 60-degree days. And even when we've had our 45-degree days, it's been very sunny. It's been rainy here for probably the last week, and it caught up to me. I get very depressed when it's rainy out. I feel miserable. I don't feel like doing anything. It just really hits me hard. And Monday, this week, it's Tuesday here today, and Monday was the 12-year anniversary of my mom's death. I was very close to my mom. Those of you that know me know that she was my best friend. And usually when her anniversary for her death rolls around, even though I know she's much better off because she suffered from cancer, she had ovarian cancer, and it took her 8 months. So I know she's much better off, and I know she's in a better place and out of pain, but it still hurts. And I go about my day, and it just affects me really weird. It's like I try to put it in the back of my head, but it still hits me really hard deep down, and it just puts me in a funky mood, and I'm like in a funky mood for days. And I usually when I put makeup on, I feel really good after I put makeup on, and I get on camera and I feel really good, but I just don't feel it. But I still wanted to get up here and do a video for you guys because I still wanted to be able to talk to you guys and let you know how I'm feeling and let you know why I'm not getting on camera and putting makeup on. So as you can see, I did put my lip gloss on from Jeffree Star that I got in the mystery box, because I wanted to put something on my face. And I still have this little lip spot right here, if you can see it. And that is from where I actually used his lip scrubs like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it just does it to my lips every time. That's why I switched over to the ColourPop lip scrub, because it's just amazing. It's just literally amazing. I just love it so much. And as you can tell, my face is really starting to clear up. I still have some hyperpigmentation from some old acne scars, or pimple scars, not really acne, but some pimple scars, but my skin is clearing up. I got the BH foundation in that I still haven't tried yet. I did try the Stellar foundation. I actually had it on in my Jeffree Star video, and I was going to tell you guys, and I forgot because I was so excited that I got the Alien palette that I just totally forgot. But I did try it. I did not like it. It just felt almost like the Il Makiage. It had a smell like the Il Makiage. It was a very strong odor, and it didn't feel good on my skin. It felt kind of... it felt dry in spots, and it felt greasy in other spots, and it didn't wear well on my skin throughout the day. So I did send it back. Sephora did actually send me a shipping label to send it back, and also sent back the other concealer that I got that was too dark. But I did keep the lighter concealer. This is in the shade L01, and this is the color that I got. I think I showed that in another video. I did like it. It wasn't too bad, so I did keep that because I do want to try that, and with some other different formulas. And so I'm going to show you some things that I got and some things that I have coming in this video. So that way, at least I can kind of share some things with you as I talk about my mental health. So, for those of you that don't know, some of the things that I struggle with is bipolar disorder that I got diagnosed. I think I was like 28, even though I suffered with it from my childhood. My parents, my mom and my stepdad, did not believe in mental illness. They just didn't understand it, I guess. It's not really the word belief. It's they just didn't understand it. My dad, on the other hand, did, and he knew for years that I had it. But he lived in Maryland and did not have much play in my life. So I saw him once a month, and then I saw him during the summer. So he didn't have any say-so in my life. He didn't have any, my mom didn't let him really have any intervention in my life because he was an alcoholic, and for the first 7 years of my life, he was an abusive alcoholic, and I don't remember any of that. I blocked it all out. I don't remember my childhood at all. I remember seeing my dad once or twice in my childhood. He was there. I just don't remember it. I blocked it all out. And that, I think, is part of the reason for my anorexia now that I'm learning to deal with parts of my anorexia. And that's a trigger, is stuff that happened when I was younger. And that's part of what I think led to that. Also, when my mom's death rolls around, that also triggers it. And just different things in my life triggers that. So the anorexia is also a mental illness. And I was just diagnosed with that this year, even though I've had it for a long time. Like going back through my old journals, I'm like reading stuff from when I was a kid, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you have this for like ever, and didn't realize it. And a friend of mine told me in school that I had it, and I'm like, whatever, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, and I didn't even realize it. Because back then we thought that anorexia was just making yourself throw up, which I don't do, so I never really believed it, didn't want to believe it, and still have issues with believing it. Even though I've accepted the diagnosis, I'm still having trouble getting through it and trying to get better. But that's another video. I'm talking about mental health. Even though anorexia is mental health, I'm talking about some other parts of it. So I have bipolar disorder, and I'm rapid cycling, which means I can be depressed one day and I can have anxiety the next. So I go boom, 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 boom. But my depression seems like it goes through cycles of longer lasting than my anxiety goes. So if you understand bipolar disorder, you know that it's a part of mania and a part of depression that kind of goes back and forth. When my stepdad died earlier this year, or last year now, he actually got sick around Christmas in 2018, and then in 2019 he just took a nosedive. He went through some heart issues, and then which he'd had for years, and then he had congestive heart failure, and he died within a couple of months, and he passed away in May, and that set me for a major loop. He was my last living parent. My mom died in 2008, my dad in 2013, and my stepdaddy last year. And it just really, for some reason, hit me hard. And I went into a depression, and my anorexia resurfaced, and I lost 40 pounds. So yeah, I mean, I had went a little above my weight when I went through chemo, and I didn't like it. So I knew I needed to lose a few pounds, but when I lost like 40 pounds, that's when the doctors were like, oh, wait a minute, something's not right. So yeah, so that was, a big thing. And then with my bipolar disorder, I also have obsessive compulsive disorder. I have the seasonal affective disorder. So it's like a little bit of everything kind of hits all at once. And that's what I'm going through now. So makeup kind of helps me deal with that. And then when I got cancer, I kind of went through the opposite. Like, I didn't hit the depression until like blips of it would come in. I hit the mania. Like, I was like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to hit this. So it was like my brain went into survival mode, and I have to do this treatment, and like 3 weeks this treatment, and 3 weeks this treatment. And then when I went for one of my treatments, and I had a fever, and I had my white cells had dropped really low, my platelets dropped really low, and they said, we're sorry, you can't do treatment today. Then poof, depression hit, because I had gotten into this, you have to do treatment every 3 weeks, and you have to do it on this Thursday every 3 weeks. And then I couldn't do it, and I was like, because anytime my schedule changes, anytime my routine changes, it throws me for a loop, and that threw me for a loop. So that's something that happens in my life. Anytime something changes, and people don't understand that. They're like, why can't you be spontaneous and do things? I can't. I just can't. I have to have a schedule. Like, we go camping, and I have to, like, literally, I've already made our camping reservations for April, May, and June, because that's just what I have to do. I have to schedule it way in advance. And I'm already having anxiety about those trips because I don't know what we're going to do when we go, even though I know where we're going to go, and that's something else. I have to go the same place every year. And Mike wants to go to different places, and I'm having anxiety about trying something new. I have trouble trying new things. So with my makeup, that's one thing that I want to talk about. I'm trying new brands, and I have ordered new brands, and that's something I want to show you. I don't have them in yet, but they are coming. One brand that I have coming is what I hinted to in another video. It's by Lifeline, and I have pictures on my phone. I'm just going to show you this way instead of trying to insert them, because if I insert them, it's just going to be like a picture that shows on the screen, but it won't show like up here the way other people do, because I don't know how to do that yet. The software that I have, just a basic software that's on my computer. It's not like a one that I had to purchase or anything like that. So I'm just going to show you on my screen. It's actually called the Cake Palette by Glamlight, and it will actually be here tomorrow. So hopefully I can, as the sun ever comes back, that I can actually get on here and feel better and do a video for you guys, because I feel like I'm cheating you guys by not doing it. But this is what the palette looks like. It actually comes in like a little looks like a little easy bake oven kind of thing. But this is what the palette looks like. And like I said, it will be here tomorrow. And I'm hoping that, it's kind of hard on my screen because it's getting a glare. So let me see if I can get that to somewhat focus. See, it's not really going to do that great, but that's what the palette looks like. So I can't wait to actually get it in person to see what it's going to look like in person. So that comes tomorrow. I have some Juno sponges. I had a 20% off coupon because someone did order using my link. So every time you guys save 20%, it actually sends me a coupon for 20%. So anytime you guys want to save 20%, I'll put the link down below for Juno. So I have some more sponges coming that'll be here Thursday. And then I got some stuff coming from Jeffree Star. When I didn't get stuff in my box, I ordered some stuff. So what I have coming from him is I got one of the Jeffree Star approved mirrors. I've always wanted one of his mirrors, but I'm glad I waited because the Jeffree Star approved mirrors are bigger mirrors. And then I got his androgyny palette because the androgyny palette is one that I did not have. And then I also got the Platinum Ice palette, which is the highlighter palette, and those will be here tomorrow as well. So, or yeah, tomorrow, which I'm surprised. I just ordered it like I think Monday, Sunday or Monday. So I'm like, wow, that was like super fast. But this is what those things look like. I'm gonna like just enlarge each one. And the androgyny palette doesn't look great like on my actual screensaver, but if you go to the website and look at his androgyny palette, if you have not seen it, it's really, really pretty. And since I enlarged it, it's gonna be a little blurry. And this is what the mirror looks like. Oh, wait a minute, this might come in better now that my camera's focusing. And these are like some shimmers that look really pretty. And that's what the mirror looks like. And then this is the highlighter palette that I think I can use some of these on my eyes. So that's what that looks like. So that will be here tomorrow. And then I'm trying a new brand, and it's called Pinky Rose. I don't know if any guys have ever heard of it, but I do have one of my subscribers, which is she actually has her own brand of lashes called Look Up Lashes, and she actually has heard of this brand and uses this brand, so I'm trying them. And the reason I got it is because I wanted to try this palette here, and it was only $15. It's actually on sale, or it was when I ordered it. This will be here on, well, it's been shipped. I don't know when it'll be here, but I got this palette, and then I got some of these single shades. They were only $1, and then I got a foundation brush, and then I got all these lip colors. Let me show you. I got that on a separate screenshot. There are some lip glosses and some mattes. And as you know, I'm a Jeffree Star person, that they're the same price. His sell for $18 as well, but they have like a special where if you got like a, you bought like so many of them, then you got so much off. So I got those, and then I also had a 30% off coupon. So not only did I get these for the special, at 18 and then 13 for the bundle, but I actually got 30% off. So those are those colors, and they're very similar, like the same palette, but I got those coming. And then let's see, what else do I have? Is that all I have coming? My BoxyCharm will be here on Friday supposedly, so that we'll see that. And then some other things that I actually had come in. I actually bit the bullet, swore I would never do this, but I got the Toddy Blendifuls. So, Candy, if you're watching, I did do what you said, and I'm going to try them. I did wash them already because I knew some people that had got them. My friend Paige, she's also another beauty influencer, and I started watching her when she had like 100,000 subscribers. I think she's got over 100,000 now. I think I started watching her when she had less than 50, I think, when I started watching her. But she actually bought these, and she had some trouble with the like fuzzies coming off on her face. So I washed them first, and I used my Bubble Babe soap, and I washed them. So I washed them. I got them Monday. They were supposed to come yesterday, but I actually got them. They're supposed to come today, and I actually got them yesterday. So I washed them really good first, and I was going to try them today, but I'm sorry guys, I just wasn't feeling it. I just don't want to I just actually just want to be sitting down doing absolutely nothing. But like I said, I wanted to get on here and do this for you guys. But I do want to use these. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably like start the video and then I'll like fast forward through most of it, but I just wanted to show you that. And I'll probably be using my BH liquid foundation to try that. I also got some lashes from the Kia Joy, and these came from Australia, and they took forever to get here. They took like 3 weeks, I think, to get here, something like that. But they were supposed to be for hooded eyes. I do want to try the Look Up lashes, But I wanted to try these first. I don't wear a lot of lashes because I've been trying to get my eyelashes to grow a little bit more. And I did order some lash serum, and it's been since the 20th of last, or 19th. I ordered them the 19th of last month. They haven't been shipped yet. And I contacted the company, and they said they were overwhelmed with how much they have to ship out. And they're supposed to be starting to ship again this week, and I haven't gotten anything yet. So hopefully they'll be shipping out soon. But these are the Nakia Joys. The first one I have is called Mia, and this is what that looks like. Let me take it out of this, which I actually haven't even opened it yet. I just took out the package yesterday when it got here. So I haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet. But this is what those look like. So they're nice and short, which should work well for my hooded eyes. And then the next one looks a little long, but they're Natalie's. So I don't know. It might be a little too long for my hooded eyes, but according to the site, they're supposed to be good for smaller eyes. I don't know, but they look, you know, they're nice and thin. They're not like overwhelming, but that's what they look like. And then, oh, that was a little blurry. The next one is actually a whole kit, and these are supposed to be, it's called the Natural 2.0, and it's supposed to be for small eyes. She actually has like a kit that's for hooded, or a set that's for hooded eyes, but they were out. She's out of a lot of them, but she actually has hooded eyes, so she makes them for hooded eyes, and they're longer right in the center, so it like makes it dramatic for the center. And that was really weird. There was a long hair in there. Ew, that's kind of weird. I just opened it for the first time. There was a long hair in there. But these are those, so they're really pretty. I'm just worried that they're too long, but mine, like most people, have to trim them off on the outside edge. When you trim your lashes, make sure you trim them on the outside edge. The only thing that concerns me is the bands are really thin. They almost are non-existing, and I tried Color Pops, and they were like that, but when I tried to put them on, I couldn't get them to even conform to my eye shape at all. They were horrible. I had to throw them away. They were horrible to try to put on. So I don't know how these are going to go. So I'll work the courage to do that. And I saved the best for last. I got these yesterday, and I'm so excited to show you. My bling brushes. I completed my sets of my bling brushes because they had them restock, and I used code Paige and I saved 10% off. And also you can use code Allie and save 10% off. So I got some Starry Nights, and I'll show you what I got. I already had the Starry Night, but I didn't have the face brushes. So I got the Starry Night collection, and look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? And if you guys did not know, these are hand laid, and you get like a little card that comes with them. And it says on the card, it says, and Courtney and the BB team, it says, "Hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much for ordering from Bling Brushes. We hope your new handcrafted makeup brushes brighten your day. If they do, please leave us a review. Thank you for all the support and helping our small business grow." And it's just a little card that you get. And I did, you know, leave a comment. I left my actual picture on Instagram. And you guys can follow me over on Instagram. It's Jenny_Survivor, which I always have it linked down below. But this is what the Starry Night collection looks like. And they are gorgeous. And this is all the brushes. So I got those to go with the other brushes that I have on my face. And then the rose gold, the sets of the rose gold are actually on pre-order for April, but I got the smaller sets. So what I did is, since I already had the face set, I went ahead and got the eye set to complete it. And let's see, what all did I get? I got these. I think it was the 3-piece set that I got. But these are the rose gold. And aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Simply stunning. Look how they picked the light up. Beautiful. And then I got the silver. And this is another one that I got in that came in that, it's actually a highlighter brush, but I put it in with my eyes. Let me move it up there where it belongs. I got like separate ones for my eyes and separate ones for my face. Okay. So in the silver, I already had the silvers, but I got some extra ones to complete my eye set in the silver. So let's see what else came with the silver set. I think that's it. Oh, there's another one that came with that rose gold. Alright, so then I got these in the silver. Oh, there's another. Sorry, there's another one. It was in the Starry Night. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's a couple more in this set. But anyway, this is what This is another set for the silver. There's some other ones that go in there too, but you can get the idea. That's what they look like. Need to focus in really well for you. There they go. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? And they are literally hand laid. All these crystals are hand laid in there. I just think they're stunning. And I was the kind of person that always used the Juno brushes. Wish they would come in a little better. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, love it. And I always use my Juno brushes. I love my Juno brushes. You guys have been watching me. You see I talk about my Juno brushes. But I love my Juno brushes. I like these better. Most people like these. Let me see if I have any out. Most people like, whoops. Most people like these better for some reason. But I like the matte black. I like these better. And I have both sets. I have complete sets. The Juno, I have everything Juno has done. And I've got everything, literally every single thing that Juno has done. I've got all of their stuff. Because I really like Juno. I love Juno. So I have all their stuff. So I have all their makeup brushes, all their sponges, their Moonshine Miracle Cream, their powders, their palettes. I got everything they do. Everything. So with bling brushes, I wanted to make sure that I had all their brushes. Because once I used one of their brushes, I was hooked. And I did not have, like I said, I did not have this particular brush. I didn't have the other face brushes. So I wanted to get them so I'd have the whole set. Because once you use them, believe me, you're gonna be hooked. And it's not just they're pretty. I mean, come on. Yeah, they're gorgeous, but they're awesome to use. They hold the pigments really well, the shadows. I mean, they hold them really, really well. They lay them down really well. They're not gonna like lose them. They're not gonna go everywhere. Some of the cheaper brands that you might use, I used to use Echo Tools, and I use the BH brushes, and I really don't. I mean, it's a step up from the Echo Tools, but I really don't like them. They seem like they just kind of throw it all over your face. The Sigma brushes are really good too. I do use Sigma. I don't use a lot of their brushes, but I do have the Sigma and the Morphe. This is one of the Morphe brushes. This is one of my favorite ones. It's the E22, and it's because the top is like a little tapered, so it goes into the crease that I don't have. And then I have my Sigma brush that I use underneath my eyes. A lot of times when I'm putting my concealer on, and then I use a couple of other brushes. So I do use, a few. This is the taper blending brush from Sigma. But I tend to always use my bling brushes. I mean, you see me in all my videos. I rave about them because I love them, like, over the top. I am hooked on bling brushes, like, hooked. I've never, ever liked a brush as much as I do them, besides the Junos. And I'm sorry, but blings, I never thought I would spend what I spend. I mean, they're not like extreme over the edge, over the top. They're not as expensive as Sigma brushes, but they're not as lower priced as what the Juno brushes are. So they're like in between. I mean, they're high class, but they're not extremely overpriced. So to me, they're perfect, especially when you get 10% off. And if you get them and then you leave a review, if you enjoy them, leave a good review. If not, I mean, leave that review too. I mean, you get a coupon for 15% off when you leave reviews for them. And they're really great to work with. Courtney's amazing. I mean, she will leave you comments. Like if you leave a comment, I keep playing with the brushes. If you leave comments on her Instagram pages, I mean, she always comments you right back. I mean, she's great. The customer service is amazing. Same thing with Juno. They have amazing customer service. So anyway, guys, I thank you. Thank you for being here and listening to me. I know this video is not what you wanted it to be. I'm sure that if you've been watching my makeup videos, you probably were hoping for something like that. I just wanted to get on here. It's been a rough week. I had a friend that passed away last week from breast cancer, and she started the journey a year before I did. And then I found out this past weekend that a local friend of mine, I've known her for almost 7 years now, and she actually started her cancer journey 2 months before me. And I turned to her when I was diagnosed because she was diagnosed with the same type of breast cancer. There are several types of breast cancer. And when someone tells you they have cancer and they tell you, I have breast cancer, a lot of people say, oh, it's the easy cancer. No. There is no such thing as easy cancer. I don't care what anybody tells you. No such thing. And it really ticks me off when someone says, oh, that's the easy cancer, no matter what kind of cancer. There's no such thing as easy cancer. I don't care what they tell you. There's not. Because treatments are hell. And when I found out I had cancer, I turned to her because I knew she had literally just started her treatments in October. I started mine in December, and she helped me so much. She warned me ahead of time of what to expect with different treatments. Like when I was getting mouth sores, she came to the treatment center and she brought me some stuff to help me with my mouth sores. She messaged me all the time to check on me, so we messaged back and forth. I went and saw her at a store that she owns downtown. That's how I met her, was from a store. She helped me with dog food for my dogs when I got them. I mean, she's just been great. And she found out her cancer's back. And it's just, it really hits home, you know, when someone that you've known for so long and has gone through the same treatments as you. She didn't have the mastectomy and she didn't do the experimental drug that I did. Other than that, we went through the same treatments at the same time. We were going through them at the same time. And it's just unbelievable to me that she's fighting this again. I mean, it's like, I just don't understand. You know, I just don't understand how someone that is so full of life and someone that is such a wonderful person, you know, she's a great person, and I just don't understand. I don't get it, you know. So it's been a really rough time, and I want to be there for her, you know, and I don't know how to be there. I really don't. I mean, besides praying really hard and being supportive, and it just scares me. I'm not gonna lie, it scares me. You know, when I see my friends passing away from this, and I lost like 3 or 4 friends in the last year and a half. And then when someone that's literally helped me through dealing with emotions and side effects, and now she's going through it again. It's in her spine, and they're getting ready to do another scan to find out if it's anywhere else in her body. And I can't imagine the fear and the not knowing of, you know, being diagnosed again. And when you're diagnosed again, once it's gone from one stage to another stage, it's already stage 4. Once it spreads, it's automatically stage 4. Mine was stage 3. It had already spread into my lymph nodes, but since it was from my right breast into these lymph nodes, it's just still stage 3, just a different part of that stage. So it didn't spread into my other organs. But they didn't do a full body scan. They just don't do that. They just try to avoid doing scans. I do have some lesions on my lungs that are growing, that they don't know why it's growing. They are blaming it on radiation. However, radiation was only done on my right side, and I have lesions on my left side. So they think it could have been for my cleaning business that I had for over 20 years, but they don't know. And they are growing. I mean, they've gone from like 2 centimeters to 3 centimeters up to 7, or millimeters, sorry. And 7 millimeters is not very big, but at 10 millimeters is when they start getting a little suspicious. So the fact that it went from 4 to 7 in a couple of months' time, 6 months' time, and that just kind of got me a little concerned. And now watching her go through, oh, you have lesions that are just from radiation, to now it's cancer within a couple weeks' time, it just scares me. I'm terrified right now. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of this week. So thank you again. I know I say the word so a lot, I really do, but thank you again, guys. I mean, just being able to get on here and talk to you guys means a lot to me, even though I can't see your faces. Just knowing you're there, and every time you leave a comment, to me, it means so much to me. So I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being supportive. And thank you. Just simply thank you. And hopefully I can get another video up soon, and hopefully it'll be with a full face of makeup and not looking dreary and dreadful and ugly, because that's the way I feel. But thank you guys again. I know I said thank you a lot, but I really mean it. You mean the world to me. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.